Otherwise he would have said it. No, he didn't. As Brian said, he and I back in the 90s, when it was a different county commission, a 19-member body county commission, and much different people were on there. They had certain committees that they don't have now. One of them was a jail inspection committee, where there were 4, maybe 5 of us. But once a month, we would go to all the facilities, the jail downstairs in the city county building, and also the Maloneyville facility, and also the work release facility. And we would ask the inmates if they had any problems or anything that we could address. And so we would take those complaints back, give them to the commission, or the sheriff's department office rather, would allow us to address them there and correct those that were able to be corrected. So, again, my name is Hubert Smith. Pleased to be here tonight. I'd asked Brian how long the Center City Committee had been in effect, and how long has it been, Brian?
Early 90s, right, Roberta?
Early 90s, yeah.
We talked about it last month, but it's 92, 94, somewhere in the neighborhood.
Well, it's good to be with you all. I appreciate the invitation to be with you. As Brian said, we do have city elections ongoing. I'm assuming everybody here is a city voter. Anybody not a city voter? Buddy Burkhardt and Brian Hornback and
Casey and Kyle.
Casey, I knew that. And Kyle. Just kidding, Casey. So I have potential to get a lot of votes in here. So that's good. Let me back up here. So, as Brian said, there are mayoral candidates and there are city council candidates. I'm going to talk about city council at large seat C. We have a large seat A, B, C, then we have a district city council. So we're turning over 4 seats and bringing in 4 new people. We will resume or take our seats in December. Now, just for the record, David and I are not adversaries. I heard somebody say that earlier. We're not adversaries. We're seeking the same seat. We'll be friends. We were friends before, and we'll be friends after I win. So, about that. But, well, he can get me back next month.
Yeah.
But tonight's my turn. So some of you, I may have given you something that looks like this. Some of you. So, and what this is an article written by Knoxville today on July 4th. And Sandra Clark was a writer, so I'm going to quote her a little bit because she said something better about me than I can say about myself. She said in this upcoming city election, if it were a job interview, the candidate with the most impressive credentials for city council at large, CC, would be Hubert Smith. And then she says, look at my preparation. I'm a Knoxville native. I have a career as a radio broadcaster over 25 years and also community television. I've served on the Knoxville Transportation Authority Board before. That's the oversight body for public transportation in the city of Knoxville, buses, taxi cabs, and limousines. I served under 2 administrations, the Ash administration and Rohero, until she got mad at me and wouldn't reappoint me. But that's okay. That's her prerogative. Currently, I serve as the secretary of the Knoxville Public Building Authority, and if you know what that is, the Public Building Authority is an agency that really does a lot of the work that the city and county cut the ribbons for, but the work is really done by the Public Building Authority. I'm a graduate of Leadership Knoxville 2000, CAC Leadership Knoxville 1999, that's Community Action Committee. I'm a graduate of the original, very first Knoxville Police Department Citizens Academy back in the 90s under the Ash administration. I'm also a graduate of the Knoxville Fire Department Academy, and also a graduate of the District Attorney General's Academy. So I've done my preparation to prepare me to know the inner workings of city government, not knowing that this would lead me to running for city council. Currently, I serve on the advisory board for the East Tennessee Public Broadcast System, and I'm the founder and host of the monthly Motley Crew Luncheon that's held each month at the Crown Plaza, where some of you have attended and other people in this room. So, I'm 65 years of age, turned 65 in March. If you had talked to me, say, 10 months ago, I would have said, yeah, I'm going to retire, turn 65, run for city council. But all of a sudden, that's okay, Kyle, thank you. In December, I had a stroke, semi-major stroke. My whole left side was paralyzed, but here I stand today. Only because it's in the article, I referenced that, and just to address the elephant in the room there. Why the cane? That's the reason for the cane. But 8 months ago, I was in Patricia Hill Hospital, not knowing whether or not I would stand again or walk again, but here I am. So, as others have said, God is good. Yes, He is. And so are the therapists at Patricia Hill Rehabilitation Center. They're good too, and I was a good patient. So, what does city council do? City council is the legislative body for the city of Knoxville. So city council serves as a beer board. They set the tax rates. They rule. They pass the budget, and they also do zoning. And I'm glad I only have 5 minutes. That way I can't talk about RICO. So we get elected every 4 years. Again, we are the legislative body, and so we are the people that make the rules and the regulations and the guidelines for which we live under the city of Knoxville. Early voting begins on August the 7th. It continues until the 22nd, and election day is August the 27th. And I would appreciate your consideration and your vote for city council. For whatever time I have remaining, I'm glad to take a question or two. Somebody should have one. If not, I'll sit down.
Anyone have a question? Mia, go ahead.
I have run before. Back in 2000, I did run for city council. But I think I'm a better candidate now than I was then. I knew quite a bit, but there's a difference in knowing and being a good candidate. I think I'm a better candidate now, and I know a lot more. So I do think I am the best qualified candidate for the city council at large CC. The main objective is to follow the law. Okay, city council is not the goose that laid the golden egg. We can't do everything. My job is not to give away people's money. My job is to take care of your money, and that's in terms of passing the budget and things that I approve, to be passed in the budget. So you can count on me for not being one to vote yes to raise taxes, unless just we have some kind of doomsday catastrophe. Okay, that's redundant, doomsday catastrophe. But I will not vote for a tax increase. So that's what I'll do. I'll follow the law, not vote for a tax increase. I'll be I'll scrutinize more pilots and TIFs, payments in lieu of taxes, tax increment financing. I don't believe the government should be picking winners and losers. And we've done that a lot with the pilots and the TIFs. And so that's kind of what I do off the top of my head. We'll follow the law for the most part.
Ginger, do you have a question?
Are you married?
Single.
Tell me about you're single?
Nothing to tell.
Okay. Well, you didn't mention that, so I guess I should have understood that. And I also had a question. How do you consider yourself on issues of life? I am a pro-life person, and I like to vote for people who believe in protecting those who don't have a voice. Even at local levels, I believe government starts at that point. So.
Well, I've answered it this way. You may believe that, but I've never seen that issue come on city council's agenda. So that's not an issue that will be before me as city council member, and that's the only thing I'm prepared to address today.
Okay. That answers my question.
Any others?
Thank you all for your time.
Oh, do you have a question?
No.